our TVs for over 20 years. Our next guest has given us her points of view and she's been the nation's watchdog. She's now best known as the purveyor of the perfect put-down in her role as host of the hugely successful The Weakest Link, which tonight celebrates its 1000th edition.
So, Jackie, let's just go through this again. On a fruit and veg stall, you see the word POTS, P-O-T-S, and you think it stands for pottery.
I do my shopping online. I don't know. I've never been in a fruit and veg shop.
Now, listen, are you aware every single person in this audience has been a contestant on The Weakest Link? Any of them could have taken your place.
Yeah, I know.
Please welcome Anne Robinson.
I can't see them back. I'm so horrid.
Did she say she had never been in a fruit and veg shop?
I need to tell you that when she came on the original Page 3 girl, Weakest Link, she was the brightest.
Really? It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you like to hang a bobble on our tree?
Yes. Actually, I thought I looked a bit sort of Christmas tree, but actually I can't compete with this, really. Where's it meant to go?
Oh, stick it anywhere. You know.
I hope they're paying you well, Coleen.
I don't know where the baubles on this show anyway. There we go. It won't hang on.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You're looking better already. Now, I need to ask, you always look so suntanned. How'd you get that suntan?
She's on holiday half the year.
I go on holiday quite a lot. No, it's...
Every day I look in, I think, God, she's still brown.
It's out of a bottle,
It's out of a bottle.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, you look very
good.
good with it.
Thank you. You look very good too, Anne.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much. For a little woman. I hate some of those clips because some of them before I had my facelift, so I look about 50 years older.
Before and the after.
Yeah.
1,000 shows. I mean, did you ever imagine when you first started? I know it's a bit of a corny question, but 1,000's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, you know, it's amazing. This letter came, and I was doing Watchdog, and it said, we're thinking of this new quiz show. We don't want a show host. We want a journalist, and she'll look as if she knows the answers to the questions, and she'll be able to ease the disappointment of the contestants as they leave.
Ah, yes, that worked well.
And I remember my husband coming into the kitchen and waving this, and he said, BBC Two want you to do some quiz show. I'll tell them you haven't got time. And I said, because my mother was a trader, you see, and I said, always take the meeting.
Right.
So I went along to the meeting in a pair of black leather trousers, and it was a very young team, and I thought, gosh, this really got something here. And it was a very complicated show. It was for a holiday. The money came down. There were 12 contestants. And it wasn't till we did a pilot. And there was somebody called Ray, and he had Jesus sandals, and he was a librarian. And I said to him in
That's
this...
Colleen's boyfriend.
Very sexy. It wasn't even a pilot. It was a run-through in a sort of drill hall. And I said, why are you voting off Janet? And he said, well, anyone who doesn't know the colour of the Teletubbies shouldn't be here. And that was really the moment I realised that we could have a lot of fun, and the quiz show contestants are very, very feisty and very competitive, and we didn't have to be nice to each other.
And it's been a fantastic platform.
And it wasn't till the pilot that somebody really got up my nose, and I suddenly said, you are the weakest link, and I suddenly said, goodbye. And that's how the phrase came.
So it was completely spontaneous.
Yeah, I know, spontaneous, yeah.
And of course, the other great show that you're known for is Testination, which is...
Oh, good, we're going to plug my
stocking
DVD.
stuffer. I'm so you needed one. There we are. Testination.
At least it's not a fitness video.
How will you be spending Christmas?
In Gloucestershire.
Right.
I heard about the mother-in-law earlier.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the only solution is to have enough people for Christmas that you lose her in the crowd.
You can ignore her, exactly. Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, I think that the awful thing... Because the other thing... I mean, I've got a wonderful Italian mother-in-law, but the other thing about tricky mother-in-laws, the husband, who she belongs to, is always busy somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he never takes care of her on the day.
Leaves it all to...
So I think you just have to absolutely fill the
plenty
house.
of buffers in.
Yeah.
Fill it up. You're going to stay with us?
Yeah. Oh, am I?
Yeah, if you don't mind. For Christmas?
For Christmas? You or her?
stay with us through the breaks.
Oh,
amongst the forestry.
Has she got to stay in this outfit?
If you like her to.
They're paying you a lot of money.
They're not paying me anything, Anne.
We're going to take 2 minutes now to roast our chestnuts, in a manner of speaking. When we return, Anne will still be here. Emma Bunton will be performing live.
Coming back.
And to ease you into the break, here's a short Christmas message from some of our friends. We'll see you in 2.
Nadolig Samhain, Merry Christmas to everybody who watches Loose Women, all the viewers, and especially to my Nana Dot.
Merry Christmas! And a Happy New Year!
Welcome back to the final part of Monday's Christmas Loose Women. Anne Robinson's still here with us, and in a little while, Emma Bunton will be back to perform live. Now, there's just one last chance to win yourself £2 worth of shopping at M&S. So take your Christmas hats off, put your thinking caps on. All you have to do is answer this question. What colour is Rudolph the reindeer's nose? Is it A, red, B, blue, or C, magenta? Call 09012 931 941. That's 09012 931 941. Or text WIN plus your answer, A, B, or C, to 63337. Calls cost £1. Calls from mobiles may vary. Text messages cost £1 plus your standard network charge. Get dialing, good luck, and to see if you've won, you can check out our website. Now, we all feel a bit flirty, what with it being party season, but how do you react if you see someone advancing at you with determination and a sprig of mistletoe in hand? Well, we wanted to see if this age-old tradition was still alive and well with the help of Coleen here, who went off to find out if she could clock up a few Christmas kisses. And don't be silly, of course she wasn't dressed up as a tree.
This is for me, say all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, say all your kisses for me.
That was a bit lame. Just the 2 kisses, a bit lame.
I did my best.
How long were you out there for?
About 3 days.
And we had our chat a bit earlier about Christmas.
I'm just putting my jewellery back on because Carol wanted to try it all on, so I had to take it off.
Yeah, get it back on before she flogs it.
It'll be on eBay by tomorrow.
What's your point of view on the Christmas present front? If your beloved husband...
Okay. Now, I tell you, my husband has never, ever bought me an appropriate present. Every year, he buys me something he wants himself.
Oh!
And actually, I've got to the point where I think, you know, if I see a really nice pair of earrings, I'm going to get them for him.
What do you get, golf clubs?
Well, no, I got a picture that's a real blokey picture. I got a sun lounger one year that he really had his eye on. He just sees something and then he thinks, OK.
And what do you say when you get it, though? Are you angry at him?
No, I probably keep my cool till Boxing Day. There was a great cry. You know, we say what we think in our house. Never a thought goes unsaid.
So that would happen.
No, there's a great cry of did you keep the receipt goes up.
Do you think, in general, would you sort of grin and bear it if, you know, sort of Great Aunt Nessie bought you a hideous jumper or something? Would you shut up and wear it on the day?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not sure I'd wear it, but I'd...
you would?
Yeah.
But you must be the most impossible person to buy for because, you know, you're quite well off, you've got everything that you want and you don't think twice...
You're loaded.
We've already established that. And you do like
Teasing.
nice things and you go and buy everything that you want. So it must be a nightmare buying for you.
Books I love. I love people choosing books and pictures.
Yeah, it's nice for people to...
And...
What about books with pictures?
No. No, I'm not Alice in Wonderland.
That's me
That
out
was
there.
very good. Well, and it isn't big presents. I think there's just a great thrill about something that people have really thought
Made
or
an
gone
effort
to a
with.
lot of or made you something.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I love it if a friend has made me something or heard me say something and thought that's, you know, just clever. My Emma's quite good at clever presents.
Yeah, I bet.
She hasn't given me a baby yet. My Emma got married in September, so all
send it to me, I'll have a word. Well, listen,
I'm so envious.
Have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much
Lovely
for joining
to see you.
us.
Really
Best of luck
lovely.
with
Very
the
nice to see
DVD.
everybody, actually.
Anne Robinson.